So I'm reading here this morning in Romans 11, and we're going to go down here. But I am speaking to you who are Gentiles. Therefore, insofar as I am an apostle of Gentiles, I magnify my ministry, if somehow I may move my own people to jealousy and save some of them. For if their rejection proves to be the reconciliation of the world, what will their acceptance be but life from the dead? If the first piece of dough is holy, the lump is also. And if the root is holy, the branches are as well. But if some of the branches were broken off, and you, being a wild olive, were grafted in among them and became partaker with them, or the rich root of the olive tree, do not be arrogant toward the branches, but if you are arrogant, remember that it is not you who supports the root, but the root supports you. So that's the Lord Jesus Christ, God. He is the root. He's what's supporting all of us. Excuse me. You will say then, branches were broken off so that I might be grafted in. Quite right. They were broken off for their unbelief. But you stand by your faith. Do not be conceited, but fear. For if God did not spare the natural branches, he will not spare you either. Neither then the kindness and severity of God to those who fell, severity, but to you. God's kindness, if you continue in his kindness, for otherwise you too will be cut off. And they also, if they do not continue in their unbelief, will be grafted in, for God is able to graft them in again. For if you were cut off from what is by nature a wild olive tree, and contrary to nature were grafted into a cultivated olive tree, how much more will these who are the natural branches be grafted into their own olive tree? But I want to go back here to 23, and this is important for a lot of us because we feel like, oh, I've sinned too much, I've done too much, I've said too much. God will never accept me. God will never take me back. God will never allow me to be saved or in his kingdom. And it says, and they also, if they do not continue in their unbelief, will be grafted in. For God is able to graft them in again. Right there. For God is able to graft them in again. Who? Not man, not a preacher, not a bishop. God is able to graft them in, not a pope. You're not too far gone. Nothing you have done can separate you from Jesus Christ other than your unbelief. And that's very important. So stop thinking about what, somebody might have said to you in the church, what somebody might have done to you in the church. That is man. Stop living by man's rules. Follow God, believe in him, and you will be grafted in, even if it is again.